Well, welcome back, and let us continue the Krishnavatara episode. And in the last episode, we saw that Balarama and Rukmihi, they started playing the dice game, and the followers of Rukmi king, they just enthused him, and they just polluted his mind. Further, what happened? Let us see. Okay. Mitranam upadeshatah Rukminah Hridaye Suptarupena Sthitah Purvatanaha Dveshaha Uddipitaha Jataha. Okay, a nice sentence. Mitranam Upadeshataha. From the advice of friends, Rukminaha Hridaye, in the mind of Rukmihi, Suptarupena Sthitaha. That enmity has not gone out of his mind. Supta rupena sthitaha, which was in a sleeping mode, like a standby mode, sleeping mode we say in computer. It was in sleeping mode. Purvatanaha dveshaha, the earlier enmity, uddipitaha jataha, it got lightened up. Deepa means a lamp. Uddipitaha means a lamp which is lit. So the enmity got lit up. Dvesha sadhanartam yeshaha yogyaha samayaha iti alochya. Dvesha sadhanartam, to take revenge. Yeshaha yogyaha samayaha, this is the right time. Iti alochya, thinking so. Saha kaha Rukmihi Sabha bhavane Swarnapitasya upari Akshapitam Akshancha Sajjikritavan. So on a golden seat, he arranged for the dice game and the dices in the assembly. Samaya yapanartham vinoda rupena dyutena kridava. Dyutena kridava iti Balaramam ahutavan. Samaya yapanartham, to pass the time, vinoda rupena, and for some entertainment, amusement, dyutena kridava, let us play with the dice. Iti Balaramam ahutavan. Like that he called Balarama. Dyuta ahvanasya Nirakaranam Veerapurishasya Lakshanam Na. So in the olden days, during the king's period, it was thought of one of the Paurusham. Paurusham is the manliness. The manliness is, when you are called for to play dice, you should not decline that. You should play. That is why Dyuta Ahvanasya Nirakaranam, declining, Veerapurishasya Lakshanam Na. It is not a heroic quality. Tatrapi Balaramaha Visheshataha Dyutapriyaha. Moreover, Balarama is specially enthused to play dice game, because he, like some people today, we are very much interested to play some game. In olden days, that dice was a game. Ataha saha utsahena dyutartham upavishtavan. So happily and energetically he sat for playing the game. Balaramasya yogyaha pratispardhim Rukmi eva iti dakshinatyaha uktavantaha. Balaramasya yogyaha pratispardhi, the right competitor, the right equal person. Pratispardhi means the equal competitor. Rukmi eva, Rukmi only is like that. Iti Rukmi eva is wrong here. Rukmihi eva, because Rukmihi, Rukmayaha, like that if you say singular, dual, plural. Rukmi is dual. So here Pratispardhi is ekavachanam. So it should be Rukmihi, typing mistake, printing mistake. Iti Dakshinatyaha Uktavantaha. The southern kings who were following Rukmihi, they told Rukmihi Balaramascha. Here Rukmi Balaramascha Panarupena ratnadikam rashirupena stapitavantaha. Pana means bet. So both Rukmihi and Balaramaha cha Panarupena in the form of bet Ratnadikam Rashirupena Stapitavantaha. They placed a heap of gems. Dyute Sarvasu api Kridasu Balaramasya eva Parajayaha. And in the dice game, in all the games, Balarama only got defeated. Balaramaha Punah Punaha Aishwaryam Panikaroti Parajayam Prapnoti cha. Again and again Balarama bet so much of wealth and he lost that. Ante Balaramaha Koti Suvarnani Panikritya Kriditavan. And finally he bet 1 crore gold coins and played. Etat sandarbhe Balaramasya eva jayaha abhavat. On that occasion Balarama only got 1. Kintu Rukmihi aham eva jayam praptavan iti uchchaihi uktavan. But Rukmihi, everywhere that Rukmi is printing mistake, it should be Rukmihi. As I say, like Kavihi, Kavi, Kavayaha. So Kavi means Dvivachanam. Rukmi means Dvivachanam. Here we are, there is only one Rukmihi. Kintu Rukmihi ahameva jayam praptavan iti uchchaihi uktavan. But the Rukmi told that I only won. Like that loudly he proclaimed. Balaramaha panikaranam eva na janati. Balarama doesn't know the bet also. Jaya apajayasyeva api niyaman na janati. He doesn't know the rule of win and defeat. Koti suvarnani aham eva praptavan. I only got 1 crore gold coins. Jayaha mama eva. Victory is mine only. Natu Balaramasya. And but not of Balarama. Iti punah punaha uktavan. Like that he said again and again. Satyam, Satyam. Rukminaha eva jayaha. Iti vadanne. Rukminaha mitram Kalingarajaha uchchaihi hasitavan. So, saying that, yes, it is true, Rukmi only won. Like that, the Rukmi's friend Kalingarajaha loudly laughed. Udgachantam kopam nigruhan Balaramaha upastithana uddishya bhuktavan. Controlling the anger which was coming out of, bursting out inside his mind, Balaramaha, controlling that, Upastitan uddishya bhuktavan. He told to the people who stayed there, Dyute mamaiva jayaha iti bhavantaha swayam drishtavantaha. You all saw that I only won. Victory is mine. Like that, all of you seen that. Katham Rukminaha jayaha bhavet. How shall he win? Sakshinaha bhavantaha eva vadantu jayaha kasya iti. Iti like iti. The witness, you people only tell who won. Like that. Kopi kimapi na bhuktavan. No one said anything. Sarve shiraha avanamaya stitavantaha. All of the people present there, they dropping their head, they stood silently. Tada Rukmihi Balaramam muktavan. Then the Rukmihi told to Balarama, Mama Vijaye tesham sandehaha yadi syat tarihi khalu kimapi vadeyuhu. If they had any doubt in my victory, then only they will say something, Mama Vijayaha sampataha Mama Vijayaha sammataha ityataha te maunam stitavantaha iti. And they are agreeing to my victory like that, they are staying silent like that. Satyam katham pramani karaniyam iti ajanan Balaramaha maunam stitavan asit. Without knowing how to prove the truth, Balarama was standing silent. Tavata, at that time, in that time, Asharira Vani Kachit Shruta. Asharira, without body. So some voice came in the air without any body. That is called Asharira Vani. Kachit Shruta, something was heard. Vijayaha Balaramasya eva. Victory is of Balarama only. Rukmihi asatyam vadati. Rukmi is telling a lie. Boh janaha satyam janantaha api kimartam maunam tishtanti. Oh, you people, even after knowing truth, why are you staying silent? Satyam sadhairyam vadantu iti. You tell the truth with courage. Etat shrutva api sarve maunam stitavantaha. Even after hearing that, everyone stood silently. Tada Balaramaha Raudravataram prapya mushtina rukminam balat taditavan. Then Balarama got angry and he started showing his other side. Rudra Avatara. Raudra Avatara. The quality of Rudra's avatara is called Raudra Avatara. So, with that anger, he kicked the Rukmihi with fist, mushtina. Dyutapitham unniya tena Kalingarajam shirasi taditavan. By lifting that golden stand on which they were playing, that is Dyutapitham, lifting that, he hit on the head of the Kalingaraja. Yetena Rukmihi Kalingarajascha pranan tyaktavantau. By this, Rukmihi, the elder brother of Rukmini, and their daughter, Rukmi's daughter, they wanted to marry to Krishna's grandson. They went for that function. In that function, because of anger, what happened? The grandfather of the bride, he got killed by Balarama. Tayohu maranam drishtva itare Balaramasya upari akramanam kritavantaha. By seeing the death of those two people, other people started attacking Balarama. Balaramaha khadgena tan sarvan nivaritavan. And he stopped them by using his sword. Balaramasya Raudra Avataram Drishtva te palayitavantaha. By looking at his angry in conduct, all people ran away. Balaramaha Swavasatim Agatya, having come to his residence place, that is in the Vivaha Mantapa, in that they have arranged for the guest to stay. That Vasatis, that is the Vasatisthanam. Swavasatim Agatya Rukmi Kalingarajayohu Marana Vishayam Krishnam Uktavan. And he told about what happened and why he killed Rukmi and Kalingaraja to Krishna. Krishnaha tat sarvam shrutavan. And Krishna listened to all that. Kintu na harsham prakatitavan nava khedam. He neither showed any joy nor sorrow. Kintu itare yadava viraha bhavata uchitam eva acharitam iti vadantaha Balaramam shlaghitavantaha. But other Yadava warriors, they appreciated you did the right thing like that to Balarama. Anantaram sarve vadhuvarabhyam saha dwarakam pratyagatavantaha. You see, afterwards they both came with the newly married couple to Dwaraka. They went for a marriage function and they started playing Dyuta, and they got some misunderstanding, angry, and finally two people were killed. That is why they say in that Dyuta Krida, many unforeseen things will happen, so we have to avoid. The same thing in Mahabharata also. After playing the Dyuta only, Draupadi was called to the assembly and attempt was made to undress her. So like this, many different, and in Krishna's avatara also, the Satyabhama and Krishna and other wives of Krishna, they play Dyuta, and Satyabhama wins Krishna. That we studied in that Samasa and Vishnu Puranam in that story. And finally, Rukmini saves Krishna by Tulsi leaf. Like that, we have some story. So everywhere that Dyuta is not to be, it's a type of thing to be avoided only. There is no amusement in that. Anyway, Balaramaha Artaha, arthataha api balavan eva. Balaramaha arthataha means from the meaning. Bala means strength. Balaramaha means strong Rama. So arthataha, from the meaning of his name, also balavan eva. He is a very strong man only. Dasha Sahasra Gajanam Balena Yuktam Bhimaha. The Bhima who is equal to 10,000 elephant strength. Balarama Sakashateva Vidyam Grahitavan. He learnt the war fighting, wrestling and Gada mace fighting from Balarama only. Yadi Kadachit Bhima Balaramayohu Yuddham Bhavet Tarihi Tatra Bhimaha eva Jayam Prapnuyat iti Nishchayena Vaktum na Shakyate. So, Balarama is more stronger than Bhima. That is what is to be understood here. Even though Bhima is having the strength of 10,000 elephants, if Yadi Kadachit Bhima Balarama Yoga Yuddham Bhavet, if sometimes a fight happens between Bhima and Balarama, Tarihi, then Tatra Bhimaha eva Jayam Prapnuyat iti Nishchayena Vaktum na Shakyate. There Bhima only will get victory like that. Surely we can't say. Yataha Tadrisham Balam Asti Balaramasya api. Because that type of strength Balarama also has. Kadachit Krishnasya Putraha Sambaha Duryodhanasya Putrim Lakshanam Anuraga Vashat Apahritya Gantum Udyuktaha. Kadachit, sometimes. So, Upakata, some story is said here. We are seeing the Krishnavatara, and when the Prasanga Vashat, this is what is called the Prasanga Vashat. When we are telling the strength of Balarama, Prasanga Vashat, so to give one example of the strength of Balarama, Upakata, a branched story is told now. Kadachit, sometimes Krishnasya Putraha Sambaha, one of the son of Krishna, Sambaha, Duryodhanasya Putrim Lakshanam Anuraga Vashat Apahritya Gantum Udyuktaha. Because of love, the Sambaha, he wanted to abduct Duryodhana's daughter Lakshana. Lakshana, Anuraga Vasat, out of love, Apahritya, abducted, Gantum Udyuktaha. He was about to go by abducting Duryodhana's daughter. Tavata Etam Vartam Jnatva Kauravahatam Anusritya Gatva Badhva Hastinapuram Aniya Karagare Stapitavantaha. So in the meantime, the Kauravas came to know about that, and they followed Sambaha and tied him, arrested him, and placed him in the jail of Hastinapura. Etat Jnatva Kruddaha Balaramaha Hastinapuram Agatya Sambaha Bandhat Vimochaniyaha iti Shantena Swarena Uttama. Having known this, Balarama is actually taking care of Samba, that we saw in the earlier episode. So he went to Hastinapura, and Agatya, having come to Hastinapura, Sambaha Bandhat Vimochaniyaha. Sambaha is to be released from the arresting jail. Iti Shantena Swarena Bhuktavan. Like this, calmly he told. Kintu Kauravaha Sambhasya Bandha Vimochanam Nirakritavantaha. But Kauravas, they rejected this appeal. Yetena Balaramasya Kopaha Parakashtam Prapnot. So, because of this rejection of his appeal, Balarama got angry and Parakashtam Prapnot. That Kopaha became limitless. Jana Grihadi Sahitam Hastinapuram Ganga Nadyam Patayami iti Pratiknyam Kritva Saha Prakara Pariyantayah Adhara Bhumehe Adaha Halagram Stapayitva Nagara Bhumim Unnitavan. So what he did, Jana Griha Adi Sahitam, along with the people and their houses, Hastinapuram Ganga Nadyam Patayami. I throw Hastinapura city into the Ganga river. Iti pratiknyam krutva. Like that, taking a vow. Saha prakara paryantayaha adhara bhumehe adaha. And the under the earth which is supporting the compound of that fort, Hastinapura city, halagram stapayitva, placing his hal ayudam, that is pluff, which Balarama carries, nagara bhumim unnitavan. He lifted the earth of that Hastinapura city, totally he lifted. Tataha mahan shabdaha utpannaha. By that, it is like cutting a piece of apple. He just cut that part of the bhumi on which Hastinapura city was there. Mahan shabdaha utpannaha tataha. From that, very great sound happened. Hastinapuram kampitam jatam. And the entire Hastinapura, it is like a earthquake. It got shaken. Idanim duryodhanadayaha nitaram bhitaha. And seeing this, you see, they said, they don't release him. But he said, I will throw the entire city into river. So whatever may be the strength, whoever may be the people inside that Hastinapura. So over and above, he says, I will shake your city, not the individual. So all the people, Duryodhana and others, they got feared. Duryodhanaha sambam swayam balaramasya purataha aniya stapayitva mridubihi vachanaihi kshamam prartitavan. Then Duryodhana on his own swayam sambam balaramasya purataha aniya, he brought Sambaha in front of Balarama and stapayitva, giving or placing him before Balarama, mridubihi vachanaihi, in a very sweet, soft word, kshamam prartitavan. He requested pardon. Puja samagrihi aniya adya arabhya aham bhavataha shishyaha iti vadan Balaramam bhaktya pujitavan. And he brought the materials, puja samagri, the materials used for doing puja, and he worshipped Balarama and told, Adyarabhya, starting from today, aham bhavataha shishyaha, I am your student. Iti vadan, saying so, Balaramam bhaktya pujitavan. He worshipped with devotion. Balaramena kinchidiva unnitam Hastinapuram tathaiva sthitam. But the Hastinapura city which got lifted by Balarama, it stayed like that only. Duryodhanaha Balarama sakashat mallayuddham gadayuddhancha aditya prasiddhim praptavan. And Duryodhana learnt the wrestling and mace fight from Balarama. Balarama sakashat from Balarama. So this sakashat is a word mainly used with the sense of from. Balarama sakashat, Krishna sakashat, like that sakashat we can add. Mallayuddham gadayuddhancha adhitya, learning, studying, prasiddhim praptavan. He became famous. Yeshu eva dineshu. During those days only, Rakshasa loke, in the world of demons, Narakasuraha nama Rakshasaha dine dine abhivardhamanaha asid. A demon in the name of Narakasuraha, day by day he was growing in his strength and atrocities. Pragjyotishapuram tasya rajadhani. Pragjyotishapuram is name of the city. That is his capital, Rajadhani. Bhudevyaha putraha saha balena akarena cha parvatopamaha eva. And this Narakasura is son of Bhudevi. Bhudevyaha putraha saha, kaha Narakasuraha. Balena, in strength, akarena, in size, parvatopamaha eva. He is equal to mountain in size and in strength. Kapi devatatam yathana samharet tatha brahmanaha sakashat. You see, brahmanaha sakashat. From the Brahma, kapi devatatam yathana samharet. No god, no one god can kill him like that. From Brahma, varam praptavan asit saha. Who is that? Narakasuraha. He got a boon from Brahma. Dushtaha saha lokatrayamapi kampayati. And that bad demon, he shakes the entire three world. Means he troubles all the three world. That is the meaning. It's not like shaking a tree. He troubles like that. Tasya pidataha katham muktihi iti devaha sada chintayantaha bhavanti. How to get relieved from this trouble of this Narakasura like that? The gods were always thinking. Narakasuraha rakshasa senaya saha amaravatim gatva dwarakawatam mushtiya bhanjayitva antaha gatva devendram yuddhartam ahutavan. Narakasuraha rakshasa senaya saha amaravatim gatva. So he went to the Amaravati, that is the city of Indra, that assembly, the kingdom of Indra is in Amaravati Nagara. That Nagari, Amaravati is Ikaranta Strilinga Shabdaha. Amaravati Nagari. So that is the city of Indra. He went there, Dwarakavatam Mushtiya Bhanjayitva, and simply breaking the door by his fist, Antaha Gatva, having gone inside, Devendram Yuddhartham Ahutavan. He challenged the Devendra, Lord of Gods, for fighting. Indraha Airavatam Aruhya Yuddhartham Prasthitavan. And Indra got on the Airavata, the elephant, white elephant, and he started for fighting. You can see in the picture the white elephant on which, that is the elephant, Airavata came during the Samudra Mathanam. Like that we studied in that Samasa and Vishnu Purana course. So the same Airavatam. Yamaha Varanaha Varunaha, not Varanaha, Varunaha Kuberaha ityadayaha api sa sainyam yuddhartam prasthitavantaha. Lord Yama and Varuna, the Lord of rain, Kuberaha, the Lord of wealth, and so many other gods, they also came with their military forces to fight. Narakasurasya api hayagrivaha nikumbhaha murasuraha cheti cha iti trayaha maharakshasaha sahayakaha asan. And with Narakasura also, Hayagrivaha, Nikumbhaha, Murasuraha, like that, three Trayaha Maharakshasaha, very powerful and great demons. Sahayakaha asan. They were the helpers of Narakasura. Hayagriva Varunayoho Yuddham Jatam. And Hayagriva Rakshasa and Varuna. See, here it is written Varuna, but here it was, I think, some typing mistake, Varanaha, like that. So, between Hayagriva and Varuna god, there was a fight. Varunaha yuddhe shirasi aghatam prapya murcham gatavan. So, the god of rain, he got a hit on his head and he became unconscious. Kinchit kala anantaram sachetanatam prapya Ranarangat Dhavitavan. And after some time getting conscious, Sachetana. Sachetana means that consciousness. Prapya, having got Ranarangat from the war ground, Dhavitavan. He ran. Tadiya Sena Tam Anusritavati. And his military also followed him. Evameva Yamaha Nikumbhena Parajitaha. Like that, Lord Yama also got defeated by Nikumbhaha. Kuberascha Murasurena Parajita. And that god of wealth Kubera also got defeated by Murasura. Tauapi sa sainyam palayitavantau. And those two also with military they ran away. Narakasuram sammukhi kartum Ashaktah Indraha api Amravatim Parityajya Dhavitavan. And unable to face Narakasuram Sammukhi Kartum Ashaktaha, unable to face Narakasura. Indraha api, Indra also, Amravatim Parityajya Dhavitavan. Leaving Amravati, his city, he ran away. Narakasuraha Jayakara Purvakam Amravatim Pravishya. And Narakasura happily, with the joy of victory, entering into the Amravati, Swakiyam Vijayam Devaloke Sarvatra Sadindima Ghosham Prasaritavan. And he announced by drum beating about his victory in the entire Devaloka, the entire city or the loka of the gods. Okay. Anantaram saha Indrasane upavishya. Anantaram, then saha Indrasya asanam Indrasanam. Indra's seat, he upavishya, having seated, Urvashim Swasamipam Ahuya, and called the Urvasi, the Urvashi, the celestial dancer. Dikpalakaha sarve maya jitaha. All the Dikpalakaha, this Varuna, Yama, like that, they are all different Dikpalakaha. They take care of different directions. All the people, like all the direction people who are safeguarding, they are Maya Jitaha. They are won by me. I won all, that is the meaning. Won by me. That means I am the king now. They have to act as per the direction of Narakasura. Itah param devanam raja ahameva. Hereafter I am the king of gods. So he takes the position of Devendraha. Devanam Indraha Devendraha. So now Narakasura is taking over the post of Devendraha. Okay. Bhavati Rajanam Mam Nritya Gitadibihi Toshayet. So you, Bhavati, means he is talking to Urvashi. Rajanam Mam, I am me, the king. Nritya Gita Adibihi, by dance and songs and other things. Toshayet, you shall please me. Idanim Nrityasya Arambha Bhavatu. Let the dance start. Like that. Uktavan, he told. Normally it happens, in nowadays cinema also we see when the villains, they take some challenge and they win over and they won the party or won the fight with the hero. So then they make a dance and they make some drinks, eating, and they celebrate like that. So here he says, Idanim Nrityasya Arambha Bhavatu. Let the dance start now, like that. Bhavan Devan Jitavan Syat. You might have won over the gods. Kintu Munayaha Kim Bhavataha Pujam Kurvanti. Whether the saints, Rishi Muni, are they worshipping you? See, many a time you can see in all the Puranas and the stories, gods are worshipped as per Veda Shastra. Gods are worshipped. Different Dikpalakaha, they are worshipped. Different Devi, they are worshipped. And Vishnu, Shiva, Brahma, they are worshipped. But never a demon, a Rakshashaha, who got more powerful than the gods, never he got worshipped. And we know in that Samasa and the Vishnu Purana story, we saw the Hiranyakashipu, one of the Jaya Vijayaha. And in that Hiranyakashipu said, everyone, all of you worship me. But no Rishi Muni worshipped them. So the Urvashi is asking, Kintu Munayaha Kim Bhavataha Pujam Kurvanti. Whether any saints worship you, Yajna Yagadishu Te Bhavate Yadi Ahutim Arpayeyuhu. In the Yajna and Yaga, during the rituals, Te means Ke Rishi Munayaha. Bhavate, for you, yadi, if, ahutim arpayeyuhu, if they shall give some offering to you, tarihi, then, aham api I too, bhavataha purataha nrityam kuriyam. I too shall dance in front of you. So she said very nicely, if the Rishimunis are worshipping you and giving the oblations in the yajna and yaga, then I shall dance in front of you. Vastutaha tu indrasya purataha kevalam nrityam karomi. But actually I dance only in front of Indraha, not to anyatra, and not before others. Iti vratam asti mama. It is my vrata. Vrata means, I said earlier, something we disciplinedly follow, never deviate from that disciplined procedure. That is only vrata. Iti uktavati urvashi. Like that Urvashi told. Urvashya apamanitaha indraha Amaravatim luntitavan. So he destroyed the Amaravati city because of the insult he met by Urvashi. Kubera parvatam khanayitva tatratyam ratna rashim vashikritavan. And he digged the khanana, means to dig. Khanayitva means getting it digged out. Kubera parvatam, the Kubera mountain, tatratyam ratna rashim, and the gems available under that mountain, vashikritavan, he took in his control. Vishvakarmanaha putrim itaraha devakanyaha cha karagare sthapitavan. And he placed the daughter of Vishvakarmana, the architect of that gods, Putri, that is daughter, Itaraha Devakanyaha cha, and other daughters of gods, Karagare Stapitavan. He placed inside the jail. Aditehe Ratnakhachitam Kamandalum Vashikritavan. Aditihi, Ditihi, Aditihi. Like that, they are the parents of that Kashyap Rishi. That also we studied in that Samasa and Vishnu Purana course. So Aditihi is the Devamata, the mother of all the gods. Aditehe, Aditihi, Aditehe, of the gods' mothers, Ratna Kachitam, means gem-studded, Kamandalum. Kamandalu Vashikritavan, means in some story it is Kamandalu means that some earrings, like that. Ante aparene Aishwaryena saha Pragjyotishapuram gatavan. And in the end, finally, with so much of wealth, he went to Pragjyotishapuram, his capital of the kingdom. Okay. Narakasurasya आज्ञां पालयन्तः तदीयाः अनुचराः चतुर्दशसु अपि लोकेषु सञ्चरन्तः दुष्टानि अपूर्वाणि वस्तूनि अपहृत्य आनयन्ति स्म. So Narakasurasya आज्ञां पालयन्तः, following पालयन्तः तदीयाः अनुचराः. Narakasurasya अनुचराः, the followers of Narakasura. Kidrishaha anucharaha tadiyaha, their own followers, Narakasura's own followers. Punaha kidrishaha ajñam palayantaha, following the order of Narakasura. Chatur dashashu api lokeshu. Chadurdasha loka means 14 world. That also we saw the 14 world in the Samasa and the Vishnu Purana course. Sancharantaha, going, touring around all the 14 worlds. So, Dushtani, Apurvani, Drishtani, I'm sorry. So, Drishtani, Apurvani, Vastuni, whatever, anything new which they have never seen before, like that, whatever they saw, Apakritya, means taking away, stealing them, Anayanti Sma. They were bringing to that Pragjyotishapuram, where the capital of that Narakasuraha. Yatra yatra Narakasurasya anucharaha gachanti tatra sarvatra kaschana kolahalaha bhavati eva. Naturally, wherever their follower goes, this Narakasura is uncontrollable man even by gods. No one can win over him. No one can kill him. He got a boon from him. And according to the boon only, he is to be killed. Okay? So, all the gods, they ran away from him, unable to face him. And his followers, Narakasurasya anucharaha, yatra yatra gacchandi, wherever they go. Tatra sarvatra, in all those places, kaschana kolahalaha bhavati eva, some quarrels and some fight happens only. Asankhyaha apsarastriyaha shatadhika chaturdasha sahasram gandharva kanyakaha. Okay, asankhyaha apsarastriyaha. Apsaras are a category of people like Gandharvaha. The Purushas are called Gandharvaha. Apsarasaha are the Striyaha. That Apsarastriyaha, Asankhyaha, uncountable. Shata Adhika Chaturdasha. Chaturdasha 14. Shata Adhika Chaturdasha Sahasram. Chaturdasha Sahasram means 14,000. Shatadhika Chaturdasha Sahasram. Hundreds of 14,000 and Shatadhika, 100 more. Gandharva Kanyakaha, the Gandharvas girls. Lakshashaha Yaksha Kanyakaha, and lakhs of Yakshaha. Yakshaha is a category of people, like Kuberaha is Yakshaha. Yaksha Kanyaha, Aganitaha Kinnara Sadhya Siddha Vidyadhara Kanyakaha. Kinnaraha, Sadhyaha, Siddhaha, like that, they are all different categories of people. They are above humans, below gods. Vidyadhara Kanyakaha cha Prakjodisha Purasya Karagare Bandhane Asan. So many the girls and all the category of people other than Rakshasa and humans. Other than Rakshasa and humans, all other categories, girl child, he jailed them in the Prakjodishapura. Evam Narakasurasya Papa Ghataha Kramashaha Puryamanaha Asi. Like this, the pot of the sin of Narakasura gradually got filled. Papa Ghataha. Papasya Ghataha. The Ghata of sin. Papena Purita Purita Ghataha. That also we can say. Filled with sin. Okay, you can see here that Narakasuraha and Urvashi, they may be talking. Okay, let us take further. It takes some time to load. Okay. Muraha Hayagrivaha Nikumbaha Panjajanaha cha Prakjodisha Purasya Chatasrushu Dikshu Rakshanakaryam Kurvantaha Asan. So these four people, Muraha, Hayagrivaha, Nikumbaha, Panchajanaha, like that, these four people who are the assistant and follower of Narakasura, Prakjodisha Purasya Chatasrushu Dikshu, in all the four direction of that Prakjodishapuram, Rajadhani, Rakshanakaryam Kurvantaha Asan. They were doing the protection work. Murasurasya Sahasrashaha Putraha Asan. Thousands of sons were there for Murasuraha. Taihi sarvaihi jagarukataya rakshyamane nagare kasyapi bahyasya praveshaha sarvatha asadhyaha asit. Taihi sarvaihi, by the thousands of sons of Murasura who are carefully protecting the country, no one's from the outside, bahyasya means from outside, praveshaha sarvatha asadhyaha asit. It was never possible, so it is impossible. Asadhyaha, not possible. Sarvatha, at any time, It was not possible. Bhulokah vashikaraniyah iti vicharaha kadachit Narakasurasya manasi agataha. The Bhuloka, the world of where we humans live and the Rishimunis live. Vashikaraniyah. This Bhuloka also to be taken in my control, because Devaloka he has taken, he wants to take Bhuloka. Iti vicharaha kadachit Narakasurasya manasi agataha. Sometimes it came in the mind of Narakasura. Ataha saha Bhulokam gatavan. So he went to Bhuloka. Yatra yatra yajna yagadayah pravartante. Wherever the yajna and yaga they were going on, tatra sarvatra yeshaha gacchati. And he goes to all such locations, tan nashayati cha, and he destroys such yajna yaga. Drishtipatham agatan brahmanan nirdayam marayati. And whoever Brahmins comes in his sight, he kills them mercilessly. Munina bahudha pidayati. And he inflicts pain and injury in various ways to the Rishi Muni. Raknyaha simhasana chutana karoti. And he removes the king from the king's post. Simhasana chuta. Chuta means to slip away, to get slipped from, means removed. That is the meaning here. Means he is the kingmaker. Whom he wants to be king, they only will be the king. Who follows him, his atrocities. Otherwise he removes the king. Okay. Dharmanashanam yeva swakiyam mukhyam karyam bhavayati sma saha. He thinks his prime duty is only to destroy the dharma, the dharmic values. Iti saha Narakasuraha chintayati sma. He was thinking. Kadachit Narakasuraha Badarikavanam gatavan. Once Narakasura went to Badarikavanam, a forest. Tatra kechana rishayaha yajnakarya nirataha tena drishtaha. And he, by him, tena drishtaha. Kena Narakasurena drishtaha. What they saw, what he saw, tatra kechana rishayaha yajnakarya nirata. They are engaged in some, like in the picture, you can see some Rishimunis are engaged in the yajnakarya, in the homakunta. Agni is jwalitam asti. Like that you can see. Tasmin pradeshe homa dhumasya parimalaha vyaptaha asit. And in that environment, pradesha means here, in that area, homa dhumasya parimalaha. The smell of the smoke of that homa, vyaptaha asit. It was totally spread or filled. Tada Narakasuraha urvashyaha vachanam smrutavan. Then Narakasura remembered the words of Urvashi. Saha sakshat maharshinam samipam gatva tan prishtavan. So directly he went to the rishis and asked, Kasya prityartam yeshaha yajnaha iti. To satisfy whom or to please whom you are doing this yajna? Bhuloka vasinam shreyo nimittam devokta prakarena indra prityartham yajnam kurvantaha smaha iti uktavantaha rishayaha. Bhuloka vasinam shreyo nimittam. Shreyaha nimittam. Shreyo nimittam. For the welfare of the people who are residing in the Bhuloka, devokta prakarena, as told by gods, Indra prityartham, to please Lord Indra, yajnam kurvantaha smaha. We are doing this yajna. Iti bhuktavantaha rishayaha. Like that the rishis told. Tada Narakasuraha kopena started telling something. Then angrily Narakasura started. Parama murkhaha bhavantaha. You all people are very stupid. Indraha, Varunaha, Kuberaha, Yamaha, Ityadayaha, Sarve, Idanim Mama, Adhinaha Santi. All those Dikpalakaha, Indraha, Varunaha, Kuberaha, Yamaha, all Ityadayaha, and all, Sarve, all, Idanim Mama, Adhinaha Santi. They are under my control. They are under my ruleship. Amravatyaha samagra vishvasya cha adhipatihi ahameva. Of the Amravati city and samagra vishva, the entire world, adhipatihi, the king, ahameva, I only, ataha mama namna ahutim yachantu. So you make the offerings in my name. Aham santushtaha chedeva bhavatam sarvesham abhishtani puritani bhavanti. If I am satisfied, then only all your wish shall get fulfilled. Devendrasya api indraha aham eva. Devendras api, of the devanam indraha devendraha. Devendrasya devaha, this what is that asura? Narakasura. He says, Devendrasya api indraha ahameva. Indraha means Lord, the master. I am the master of even the Devendra. Devendra is the master of all the gods, but I am the master of Devendra. Ataha sarvaihi api ahameva pujaniyaha iti bhuktavan. Therefore, by all of you, I am only to be worshipped. Bhavan Indraha katham bhavet. So the Rishi Munis are asking, how shall you become Indraha? Indrastu Lokapalaha. And Indra is the protector of the world. Indra padavyaha praptyartham anyat eva tapaha acharaniyam. And to get to the post of Indra, anyat eva tapaha acharaniyam. So much of, means a special penance is to be done. Bhavatatu ishtapurtyartam tapaha acharitam. But by you, only to fulfill your wish, you did penance. Bhavantu madonmattaha dushtaha kaschana rakshashaha. But you are some pride, bad demon. Yetadrishasya bhavataha tarpanam pujava sarvatha asadhyam yeva. Iti vuktavantaha rishayaha. Yetadrishasya bhavataha tarpanam. Pleasing such type of a person like you, pujava or worship, sarvatha asadhyam yeva. Never it is possible. Like that they told. Yetat shrutva narakasuraha krodhonmattaha jataha. Krodha unmattaha. Unmattaha means toxicated. A type of mad. Krodhena unmattaha, krodhonmattaha. So, this is Tritiya Tatpurusha Samasa. Etat Shrutva, having heard this from the Rishi Munis, Narakasuraha, Krodena unmattaha jataha. Krodhonmattaha jataha. He became totally mad out of anger. Saha Saksha Rakshasana Ajñapitavan. He ordered the demons. Yete dushtaha mam madonmattham vadanti. These bad people are telling me I am intoxicated or mad. Yetesham yajñam nashayantu iti. You spoil the yajña of these people. Rakshashaha agnikunte mrittikam patitavantaha. And in the Agnikunta, that location where the fire is burnt and the yajna is conducted, in that mrittikam patitavantaha. They poured sand on that. Pashum maritavantaha. And the yajna pashu, which is used to help in conducting yajna, to provide all the materials, they killed that. Hotaram udgataram yajna sadasyancha samyak taditavantaha. Hotaram udgataram means those are all the people who do the Vedakarya. One who, there are some list of that. Hotaram, udgataram, like that. Udgataram means the Samaveda. Hotaram means, I think, Yajurveda. Those who perform. Hota, one who does that. Yajna sadasyan, and the many people are present in that yajna. Samyak taditavantaha. They beaten them well. Sruvam bhanjayitva aranim agnau patitavantaha. Sruvam, that is Sruvam, not Snuvam. Sruvam bhanjayitva aranim agnau patitavantaha. Sruvam means a special wooden spoon like made for offering the ghee in the yajna, that tool. And this arani is the tool used to make the fire. They don't make fire like matchsticks or some other lighting. So they, by rubbing two wood pieces, fire would be made. That is called arani. So sruvam bhanjayitva aranim agnau patitavantaha. So they broke that tool and throw it in the fire. Ajyam pitva. Ajyam we saw earlier. Ajyam means ghee, clarified butter. Pitva havihi khaditavantaha. Havihi means other solid offerings made in the yajna yaga. They ate that one. Annam sarvatra vikirnavantaha. And scattered the rice everywhere, which was used for putting ahudi in the yajna. Yetat sarvam drishtva anandam anubhuya Narakasuraha tataha nirgatavan. Seeing all these things, Narakasura was happy and he went from there. Yetat sarvam shrutva vasishtaha Vamadevaha Kapilaha Kashyapaha Kanvaha Jabalihi Dhaumyaha Bharatvajaha Ityadayah Maharshayah Sambhuya Chintanam Arabdhavantaha. So these are all the names of different rishis. Okay, they are all Deva Rishihi, like that. So Vashishtaha, Vamadevaha, Kapilaha, Kashyapaha, Kanvaha, Jabalihi, Dhaumyaha, Bharatvajaha, Ityadaya, and others. Maharshaya, they are all Maharishi, great rishis. Sambhuya, assembled, having assembled. Chintanam arabdhavantaha, they started thinking. Kena karanena yajnacharane bhangaha apatitaha. See, the yajna itself you are doing for good cause. Then when you are doing something for a good cause, how can there be obstruction into that good cause? Then something else is more powerful than what the good cause is doing. So they were thinking, by what reason this yajna got broken. Bhangaha apatitaha means the hurdle came. Yatasmat dushtataha asman kova rakshet. From this bad person, who shall protect us? Yadi rakshakaha kopina syat. If there shall not be anyone to protect, tarhi, then prapanchasya sthitihi eva vyavastha vyathyascha asvastha. That is vyathyastha bhavet. Vyavastha vyatyastha. Vyati vyatyastha only. I think asvastha means without any order. Yadi rakshakaha kopina syat. If there shall not be anyone to protect us from this fellow, this Narakasura Rakshasaha, tarhi, then prapanchasya sthitihi eva vyatyastha bhavet. Then the status of this world itself get disturbed, like that. Tarhi idanim kam sharanam gacchema. Then under whom we shall take refuge. Idanim kam sharanam gacchema. Let us all to whose feet we can go and take shelter. Tavata taihi avatara purushaha Sri Krishnaha smrutaha. And in that time, they, by them, taihi avatara purushaha Sri Krishnaha smrutaha. And they thought of the king, Krishna, who is avatara purushaha. Sri Krishnaha eva sharanam iti nishchitya te sarve Dwarakam prati prasthitavantaha. So thinking that Sri Krishna only is the person who can give refuge to us, they all went to Dwaraka city. Dakshina bhimukam gachantaha te tirtakshetreshu snanam kurvantaha devapujam cha kurvantaha swargasamanam Dwarakam praptavantaha. So they reached Dwaraka, which is Swargasamanam. The Dwaraka itself is looking like Indra Loka, Swarga Samanam. Dakshina Bhimukam Gachantaha Te. The people who were going towards southern direction, Tirtha Kshetreshu Snanam Kurvantaha, taking bath in holy places, Deva Pujam Chakurvantaha, and worshipping the gods, they reached the Dwaraka. Nagarasya Vaibhava Dasham Pashyantaha Ascharyam Anubhavantaha Rajabhavana Samipam Gatavantaha. Nagarasya Vaibhava Upetam means enriched with lavishness and richness, that is that ceremonious, that is Vaibhava Upetam. Dasham Pashyanta, looking the condition of this Dwaraka city, Ascharyam Anubhavantaha, and wondering, what is this? Is it earth or heaven, like that? Raja Bhavana Samipam Gatavantaha. They went near the palace. Badarika Kshetrataha Rishayaha Agataha Santi Bhavataha Darshanam Icchanti Iti Krishnam Nivedayantu Iti Bhatan Suchitavantaha Cha. So they told to the doorkeepers of that Dwaraka city, Badarika Kshetrataha, from the Badarika ashrama or that area, Rishayaha Agataha Santi, rishis have come, Bhavataha Darshanam Icchanti, and they like to see you. Iti, like this, Krishnam Nivedayantu, you inform Krishna. Iti Bhatan Suchitavantaha, like that they told the soldiers or the doorkeepers. Okay. Rishinam Agamana Vartam Shrutva Krishnaha Tana Adarapurvakam Satkritya Antaha Anayatu Iti Adishya Pradyumnam Preshitavan. So Rishinam Agamana Vartam Shrutva, having heard the word of Rishi's arrival, Krishnaha Tana Adarapurvakam Satkritya Antaha Anayatu, respecting and treating them well, bring them inside. Iti, like that. Adishya, ordering. Pradyumnam Preshitavan, he sent Pradyumnaha. Pradyumnaha Baghihi Agatya Sarvan Bhaktya Namaskritya Sadaram Satkritya Margam Pradarshayan Tan Rajasabham Prati Nitavan. So Pradyumnaha came out, Sarvan Bhaktya Namaskritya, saluting everyone out of devotion, Sadaram Satkritya, and treating them well with respect. Sa Adaram, Adarena Saha Sadaram. Margam Pradarshayan, showing the path, Tan Rajasabham Prati Nitavan. He took towards the Rajasabha. Rajasabhayam Krishnaha Unnatasane Unnata Asanam Unnatasanam Upavishtaha Asi. In the assembly, Krishna was seated in a very high positioned chair. Sarve Yadava Pramukhaha Tam Paritaha Vidheya Bhavena Uchite Asane Upavishtavantaha Asan. And all the Yadava VIPs, important peoples, ministers and others, Vidheya Bhavena, with the feeling of listening, taking down. Vidheya means to know, to understand, like that. Asane Uchite Asane, in proper seat they were seated. Rishayaha Raja Sabhavam Gachantaha Parasparam Vadanti Sma. And the rishis talking among themselves while going to Rajasabha, Sarva Abhishta Purakaha Sakshat Daivatam Krishnaha Atra Sthitaha Asti. Sarva Abhishta Purakaha, Sarva Abhishta Purakaha, one who fulfills all the desires. Sarva Abhishta Puraka, Ishta Abhishta means wish. All wish he fulfills. Sakshat Daivam Krishnaha, he is none other than God himself. Atra Sthitaha Asti, he is available here. Tathapi vayam tasya upasthitim vismritya rakshasapidam sodhavantaha. Even then, forgetting him, we underwent the trouble given by or tolerated the trouble given by the Rakshasa. Etat sarvam asmakam purva janmanaha karmanaha phalam. All these are result of the karma, the acts we did in our earlier birth. Yat pravrittam tattu gatam eva. That which happened is gone only. Yat pravrittam tattu gatam eva. That which happened is gone only. Idanim va vayam yatasya mahatmanaha darshanartham upasthitaha sma. At least now we are present to see or to have a sight of this Mahatma, means the great soul Krishna. Atavyam tapasi leenanam iha prapancham vismrtavatam asmakam etasya darshana bhagyam tasya rakshasasya karanatah praptam. Okay. Atavyam tapasi leenanam iha prapancham vismrtavatam asmakam. In forgetting this world, sitting on tapas and meditating of we people, etasya darshana bhagyam, asmakam etasya darshana bhagyam, of we peoples, this Krishna's sighting, rakshasasya karanatah praptam, we got because of the reason of Rakshasa Narakasuraha. Ataha eva prajnaha vadanti. That is why the prajnaha, known people, say yat bhavati tat hitaya eva iti. So prajna means one who knows things. He says yat bhavati tat hitaya eva iti. That which happens, it is for all good sake only. All that is good, like that. Krishnaha rishin drishtva jhatiti asanat utthaya agre agatya rishin namaskritya asaneshu upaveshitavan. So looking at the rishis, immediately he got up from his chair and saluted them and made them to sit on the chairs. Arghyapadyadibihi madhu, what is written? Madhu parkadibihi cha tan satkritya. So with giving water and washing their feet, that is always there in the methodologies of Vedic period. Atitihi, Brahmins, Rishimunayaha, they all will be given padya, this argyapatyadibihi means washing their feet, giving some food and all, and to refresh, because olden days people used to come by traveling long distance walking, so they will be tired, they used to be given care. Not like nowadays. Nowadays we go from one country to one country in 1 hour, 2 hours, just by taking a flight. Okay, so argya patyadikam, all those things are gone away nowadays. But still, the Vedic lifestyle people, they are following that. Tan satkritya, having treated them well, tesham animatim prapya simhasane upavishtavan. You see, taking their permission, he sat, Krishna sat on his simhasana, the chair, king's chair. Sarve yadava pramukhaha api rishin bhaktya shraddhaya cha namaskritya svakiyeshu asaneshu upavishtavantaha. And all the Yadava, the people assembled there in the assembly, all the important people, they also devotedly worshipped and faithfully, devotedly worshipped the rishis, and they sat in their chairs. Krishna namaskara purvakam rishina uktavan. And in a greeting style, Krishna told to the rishi, Mahatmanaha, he Mahatmanaha, Mahatman Shabdaha. Mahatma, Mahatmanau, Mahatmanaha, like that. That Mahatmanaha means Sambodhana Bahuvachan. Bhavatam tapaha yajna yagadayaha cha nirvignataya prachalanti khalu. Your penance and your yajna yaga activities, all are happening without any obstruction, you know. Nitya karmani yatha vidhi prachalanti khalu. And your daily routines are as per the vihita karma. Yatha vidhi means as per the Vedic method, and the what is that called, Shruti Smriti. Accordingly, everything is going on, you know. Nirapeksham, Nirapekshānām bhavatāma āgamanasya vishesha kāranam kimapi nāsyāt. Nirapekshānām. Apeksha means one who expects something. Nirapeksha, one who doesn't want anything. Rishimunis, they doesn't want anything from anybody. Bhavatam agamanasya vishesha karanam kimapi nasyat. There shall not be any special reason for you people to come here because you don't want anything from anybody. Asmasu pritya dwarakam pavanam kartum asman krita कृत्यान कर्तुंच भवन्तः अत्र उपस्थिताः इति भावयामि. So Krishna knows everything. Krishna knows how to kill Narakasura, but the way he speaks, how he speaks, asmasu pritya, because of the affection in us, dwarakam pavanam kartum, to purify the Dwaraka city, because when the Rishimuni step into a location, that place get purified. Asman krita krityan kartum, and to make our life meaningful and purposeful. Bhavantaha atra upasthitaha, you people are present here. Iti bhavayami, like that I assume. Rite lokakshemat anya apeksha na bhavati bhavatam. Rite lokakshemat, other than the welfare of the world, anya apeksha, any other expectation, na bhavati bhavatam, is not there of you people. Maya idanim kinkaraniyam iti adishantu. By me what is to be done, like that you order me. Bhavatam vachanam shirodharyam asti mama. And your words I will carry out in letter and spirit. I said earlier, shirodharya means something which is to be worn on our head, like that. You see how politely he talks, even though he knows everything, he is in everybody. That is why that Krishna's entire, his anything connected with Krishna, if you look it in a different way, then you feel totally a different personality. He is not that he doesn't know anything, correct? He knows everything, but he thinks he knows the reason for they people coming here. But he says you might have come here to make us purposeful of this life. Citing them is the purpose served in our life, like that, in a very nice way. And finally what he says, Maya idanim kinkaraniyam iti adishantu. By me what is to be done, like that you order me. Not that I know everything, I do. Even though he knows everything, he does finally, and he is the beginning and the end. He tells those Rishimunis, you order me what I should do now, like that. And I will carry out your order in letter and spirit, like that. Okay, here the episode ends, and I shall meet you, and in the next episode probably the Narakasura gets killed, like that. Okay, I will meet you in the another episode. Please carry out these stories to your young generation and other people. Okay, I always feel happy to read such stories for you, and I feel that more people should know these things than simply knowing some celebrities data or some games data. This data, it makes us to think differently. Well, take care. Bye-bye.